Welcome everybody, I'm Greg Newton and I'm a hypnotist, and I'm here with Lisa today. Lisa, you're going to tell me about your personal experience with hypnosis. I want to thank you in advance for telling me about your story and sharing that with everyone. What got you interested? It's something you wanted to fix, right?
Yes.
So what was that?
I had done hypnosis previously,
Okay.
so I had an idea of what it can do for me, but I had no idea how different it was going to be coming here.
How was it different?
First of all, the surroundings. I really like the good vibe. It feels amazing here. It feels cozy. You feel warm, welcome.
And safe.
And that's very important, first of all, because I don't think you can proceed much progress if you aren't comfortable in the first place. So that I really appreciated. But the initial reason I came in was I wanted to quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, it's interesting how you say that. The initial reason you came in was because you wanted to quit smoking cigarettes. So you came here to quit smoking, and this was unlike other hypnosis experiences you've had. You mentioned what the place is like here. When you train to be a hypnotist, and you get a little battle test, they have you hypnotize in what I'll call less than ideal conditions, at least if you go to an institute or a curriculum that really puts you through your paces. So you're hypnotizing people standing up with stage hypnosis. You're hypnotizing them when their eyes are open in a fully alert state. There is a specific disclaimer I put into the self-hypnosis audios. Please don't listen to these while you're driving.
That's how you can get focused.
Oh,
you're going.
Yes, there is. That is something you do to yourself, and that's an interesting segue. Here, the environment is controlled. We create something that's immersive. We make sure that you're engaged, audio, visual, sights, smells, sounds, all of it, tactile, and there's some other developments I have going on with the theta wave evaluation, but that'll be another thing I'll talk about later. So when you came here you had other experiences with hypnosis before. I'm always talking to people about, have you been hypnotized? Have you not been hypnotized? Have you seen someone hypnotized? What do you know about it? And they're usually in some sort of spectrum, right? Seen someone, been hypnotized. Usually, what I get is I've been once or twice, and I usually hear it didn't work for me. So what was your experience in your previous hypnosis experience?
I do believe it worked for me, and that's what made me curious to try it again. It's been a while. I do believe that self-hypnosis, basically, you're the one in charge, really, and you can change from the inside. I do think it worked, maybe just not as thorough, not as delving as deep as we did.
Okay.
You listen.
Okay.
You ask questions. You're insightful. Then you take the knowledge that you learned from talking to me, put it into the actual hypnosis. That listening is amazing to me. The analyzing, picking out what I needed, and putting that into something personal for me, personalized to me.
Right.
And that was a huge difference. Just that, to me, was amazing. Unique and different. However, it felt like it was changing me. Yes, and I'm still talking about just the talking to you and you putting it personalized to me. The hypnosis itself was phenomenal. And the thing that surprised me the most is we didn't talk so much about smoking. That wasn't in my sessions as much as changing the core issue that makes me want to turn to smoking, or any other issues I have. Scrolling on the phone, snacking when I don't need to. We addressed what might have caused me to reach for those distractions. And that was just something I've never experienced before. I faced myself. I faced my young Lisa.
That's right.
I talked to her and told her things that I had not been told as a child. And I assured her everything was going to be okay. I took the safe feeling I felt here and gave it to her.
That's right.
And tried to give her what she needed. And when I would come out of the session, and especially that one, It was like,
I remember that.
you could see it happen to me, where this amazing energy took over, and it was like this change. It was like I was becoming who I was really supposed to be.
Yeah.
Every session, I felt closer to who I was supposed to be. Every session, I would come out feeling a little bit like a new person. And each week, cigarettes became less important to me. I noticed when I would reach for something, my phone or something, I would notice it, where before, it's automatic. It's just a habit. I became aware of it. And I became aware that I don't need those distractions. I need to take a moment and ask myself, what am I needing right now? And I feel my feeling rather than trying to distract it. Session after session, I felt stronger, more solid, more connected to myself, to an amazing energy that left me changed. Whole and changed. When I walk out the door, I had a light step.
Yeah.
I really did. I felt lighter each time. But yes, that energy, it literally coursed through my body.
Yeah.
I was just sitting here, and it was just, it was almost surreal.
It was like you were connected to
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
And that's a feeling I have felt so often recently that I can't even remember the last time I felt it.
So if you were to close your eyes right now and just relax and close your eyes, or if you were to just visualize that energy, that connected energy flowing through you from the top of your head, traveling down, warmth, and swirling down, and flowing down your face, smoothing the abdomen, softening, feeling sinking into the chair, flowing out through your arms, feeling the tingling of energy sparkling out of your fingertips, moving down through your legs, down through your feet, out through your toes, grounding you into the earth. You just feel connected. The energy is there all the time. All you're doing is you're taking a moment to notice what's already there. You're not creating the energy. You can't do that. The energy's always there with you. You're just observing it. And you can do that anytime you want to. And you know that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Now, does that feel?
It feels incredible.
You can do that anytime.
It feels peaceful and electric at the same time.
Yeah.
And I could almost see the gentle water with the energy coming out of it, flowing all over me. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
And it's 110% you. Like, that's you.
That I don't think people understand.
Yeah.
It's empowering to know that I can take that moment, that I can take control. I feel the feelings. I work through it. My perspective has changed. I have never experienced anything like that before. That thorough, just empowering. Just everything about it was positive. Everything about it was just bringing me closer, connecting me, gently moving me away from the negative.
Yeah.
And knowing I'm worth it.
And you're a more resilient person now.
Yes.
And you learned a distraction is by itself not bad. You didn't sign up to live as a nut. Distractions are fun in the right volume and the right type, right? There's some things that are good for us all. It's not so much that you deduct something from your life as much as you realize how full your life is and you don't need this thing.
Yes.
There's no room for it anymore. So why am I doing this?
And it creates freedom,
You're
detachment.
completely free.
And it feels so good. It really does to not be dependent. And who could ask for more than that?
Tell me about this. Is amazing. I'm humbled every time I hear feedback because it's either I think someone's paying you people because all the
Right.
nice things people say about me.
It's true, and it's coming from their heart, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I really believe you're where you are meant to be. You are.
Thank you.
The ability for you in the little podcast you create,
I know about it, but talk to us about Lisa's Lair.
Lisa's Lair, that blew me away. Not only is it a place,
So Lisa's Lair that's our aftercare. Actually, our aftercare, we create a individualized private podcast that goes for every person based on kind of their course of sessions and their
Yes.
presenting issues. And I craft these for everybody's personality. And so getting to know Lisa and listening to Lisa and understanding Lisa, I created one, and Lisa's got an edgy vibe to her. I created one with sort of a Betty Page
Yes.
feel called Lisa's Lair.
Yes.
Her podcast's in there.
it basically took my breath away
Yeah.
because that just told me that you are so attentive. You pick up things. You're able to pick out the parts that are important and necessary for this person. And like the word you said, individualized. Like I told you, that's a gift. Those, I mean, especially for me,
That's right.
are just a gift that I will always have. It's an amazing tool.
That's right. They're just part of what I do.
That's outside the box, if you ask me. I can't remember what it's called, but it's my favorite. It's where all the different parts of me come together,
Yes, the integration one, yes.
and I can invite them.
Stable, yes.
Yes, and it has different aspects of me, like the creator, the person in me who loves to share art and make beautiful things. And that's a part of it that I can focus on and make time for. And then there's the inner CEO. My inner CEO takes care of my finances, makes sure I pay bills. It's helped me focus. It's put me in this momentum where I pay attention to them and I don't procrastinate as much because I have that aspect. Is that making sense?
Oh, yeah.
And there's other ones, the fact that I'm a mom and I'm a protector.
You're to protect.
And the way that you put that in there, it makes me feel even more want to take care of my daughter and do my best, be my best me for my daughter as well. And these parts, they help me remember I'm pretty important.
Oh, you're paramountly important. There is at least one person in your life where you are their entire world. There is at least one person walking on planet Earth that looks at you and says, this is the most important person in the planet. Not only that's how they feel about you. And when you understand that connection you have with someone, like, what does that say about you?
Yes.
That says something tremendous about
Yeah.
you.
What an amazing right there. That is what I experience every time I see
Right.
you helping me remember these things about myself and accept these things about myself. Can do better. I deserve to do better. Why wouldn't I do better? Why would I continue to procrastinate? I don't need to do that anymore. I can face things, I can take things on, and I can respect my boundaries. I have learned so much.
You don't give away pieces of yourself.
No, I don't. I learned how to say, no, thank you. I don't have time for that right now. Thank you for understanding. That's things you gave me that were priceless. And what did you say? Paramountly important?
You
How
are
hear that?
important.
How often is somebody telling you that?
Well, it's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
They helped me know that, believe that. And I walked out of here feeling like a new person because of that. Feeling strong, open to the world, feeling like I have tools. I guess that's where the resilience comes in. Things don't bother me as much.
That's right.
I realize that's not my problem right there. That's not my task. I don't need to take that out or worry about it. That person will be okay, but I'm going to take care of me. That is not the way I would deal with things before. I would worry about that person's thoughts about me. Why is that person upset with me? What did I do? Now, I might talk to them and If they're upset, I do my best to fix things, but I won't take it on.
Yeah.
I don't let it affect me. If it's meant to be, it'll get fixed itself.
Your cup is full.
Yes.
And it's not like hypnosis. It's not like we take a bag of stuff and we say, hey, here's some good fuzzy feeling things and shove them in there. That would be subscribing to the Hollywood model.
Yeah.
In hypnosis, and what 5 paths, which is what a protocol is largely anchored off of. It starts off with, I'm doing a lot of talking, right? And then later on, I'm not so much doing so much talking, am I?
No, you're listening.
And this is in the hypnosis session itself. You are actually hypnotizing yourself. Hypnosis is about gaining control. The mind is complex, so it doesn't really distill down as neatly as we want. But you can think of the mind as having these 3 large components. Your unconscious mind. This is like your autonomic nervous system, your breathing, blinking, salivating, and other bodily functions. You have awareness of these functions to some degree. You focus on your heartbeat, you focus on your breath. This gets you in touch with your unconscious mind. That's part of what hypnosis does. It helps the conscious mind, which is one of the parts of that stack, you are engaging with all the time. The conscious mind is who you think you are. You think that is you. And that's not your fault. You are very convincing to yourself.
Right.
I believe I'm me. And if you don't believe you're you, then you know who to refer you to. Not to denigrate anybody with those kinds of challenges. I've had many people in my family, including my own daughter. But when you think of intention, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to drink. I want to make sure I return those things to Amazon. They're in my truck, which I have to do after this appointment. All of those things I need to take care of. Those are my conscious mind. And my conscious mind can maybe hold on to 6 to 8 bits of information, which is oddly enough just about the length of most phone numbers up to 9. That's about as much data as the human brain can hold. Phone numbers get longer than we are toast. So you have limited capacity to focus on conscious behaviors. Since you're fighting an uphill battle, you believe that's you. But most of your behaviors are subconscious. The smoking behavior, the eating behavior, the snacking behavior, the scrolling behavior, the shopping behavior, the nail biting behavior, the other neurotic behaviors, the sort of twitching behaviors, I'm not comfortable behavior, I don't want to go out behavior, whatever it is. You may or may not be aware of it, but it's a subconscious behavior. Your subconsciousness has an unlimited capacity to learn. You can be in your hundreds, and your subconsciousness learns new things. But it doesn't really reason. It does pattern matching. That's really, for the nerds out there, it's where the map readings function. But really what it does is, it is trying to protect Lisa. It is doing everything possible to protect Lisa. But it may not understand that the thing it's doing to protect Lisa is in a larger conceptual scope of things, the long-term health consequences, the mental consequences. Like it doesn't understand that because it's not the thinking part of it. Hypnosis allows your subconscious mind and your conscious mind to integrate and get on the same page and actually, okay, we are talking this out, guys. We're not doing this no more.
Yes.
And it even goes further. Now, you didn't come to me for this, but for clients who come to me dealing with pain, which is why I started hypnosis, was because of a neurological issue. We go into the unconscious mind, processes pain, and we are able to turn that pain reception off and get it to slow down so that you don't experience pain.
Figure that.
But I don't think of it as a bad thing. It went on my last podcast interview and it didn't come up at all on the audio. It's a shotgun mic, so it's probably fine. I'm not too worried about it. But in any case, that's enough rambling for me.
It was interesting though, in it, you really brought it together, and when you said how the subconscious mind and the conscious mind get together, to get on the same page, that makes perfect sense. That's why I'm more aware of these things. And my subconscious mind is coming to realize it's not going to automatically distract me. We're going to work on feeling the feelings, seeing what I need, and making a better choice for myself.
Yeah, and any time that those things get misaligned, like the subconsciousness taking you places that your conscious mind doesn't want to go, This is when you're doing what we call too many behaviors, smoking too much, drinking too much, eating too much, binging, whatever it is. When you get in touch with those different parts of yourself, and in hypnosis, they are integrated. I can actually put a brain scanner on you, actually show that. Then you are literally talking to those different parts of your mind. That's why we have the round table. The different parts of Lisa. Hey, group meeting. Everybody get on the same page. Everyone's mission, the consciousness, the unconscious mind, and the subconscious mind have one job. That's to keep you alive. They just don't all quite have the same understanding of it. Hypnosis allows everyone to get on the same page, achieve the same understanding.
Yes.
That's why I don't talk during it, for very little. I'm helping you relax, I'm helping you navigate from point A to point B, but you are giving the directions in terms of this is what we do, this is the work, this is the realization, this is what happened, this is what I need to change.
Yes.
And you do that for yourself because going into hypnosis, you know what you want.
Yes.
It doesn't come from me. You know what you want.
The way you describe that is so amazing. It makes perfect sense, and it's exactly how it went for me. It's incredible. It really is. Like I said, it's life-changing. That's sincere.
And so when you leave here, you have the self-hypnosis you've been doing week after week, sometimes meditation on top of that, depending on what phase we're at, what work we're doing. And then you can take this journey, you can continue to work with me, or now you have this whole world of her.
Yes, I can do it.
I can get back to that place where we work with the hypnotic cues, right? Where you can calm yourself. And you're like right there during us talking. In that chair, you were there.
I was.
Yeah, you're right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that,
Incredible. Yeah.
I'm just here drinking tea. This is all you. Anything else you'd like to add about how things have changed for you, or any realizations you had?
First of all, I haven't smoked in 3 weeks.
That's amazing.
And it hasn't been completely a breeze, but it hasn't been tough because I want to get together with my subconscious and my unconscious and be on the same page and make the right choice. So now, rather than automatically grabbing for it, do I really need that? No. And I move on. It doesn't take long before I move on and I lose that thought. That has changed with other things as well.
That's right.
And just having faced things that have happened to me in the past, and I feel like I can move on from that. I have moved on from that. I have realized, yes, that did affect me, but it no longer serves me. And that I'm strong on my own, I'm capable, I'm unique, and that I love the phrase, important.
You're paramount.
Paramountly important. I believe those things.
You are.
I really do. And to have that change from being just slightly insecure and a kind of ship bobbing on the water, just going with the flow, doing whatever. I'm in control now. And people see the change in me.
Oh, yeah.
People see the change in me.
I can see that.
I'm easygoing. I'm more relaxed overall. And
Amazing.
thank you.
You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you. You've done me a huge service.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Being
no,
on the team.
I've been very blessed to have been part of your journey, so I really do.
You really care, and it shows.
Thanks for telling me and sharing with everyone your journey. That's very inspiring to hear. So if anyone's interested in exploring hypnosis, feel free to check us out. NordVaka.com, not vodka, not VODKA. I know it sounds like it's not how it's spelled. And there'll be links below. Lisa, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.